So, my husband and I have been together over 40 years. Yeah, 40 years. And people will say things like, oh my gosh, you're so lucky. It must have been such an easy relationship. Really? And every time I hear that, I just think there is no easy. There just isn't. There is no relationship that is just easy all the time. There are ups, there are downs. There are moments of connection, but there are also moments of doubt. There are even days where you ask yourself, is love going to be enough? There are times I've had to learn to laugh with him again. I remember going through a period when I could feel myself just mentally sighing when he was funny, and people telling me, oh my gosh, you need to start a TikTok about my life with him because he's funny. And so my grumpy old man was created. And at first, I'd have to ask people, all right, watch this. Let me know, is this funny? And they'd say, yeah. And because I had listened to it for so many years, it kind of quit being funny to me. Through this TikTok, though, I have found the humor again. And yeah, he's still grumpy, but that is part of the humor. That is the thing I forgot. Now, don't get me wrong. This hasn't been one-sided. He's had to learn to put up with me as well. And for those of you who know me are going, wow, that was big. But when something is as important as this, you do the work. But here's what I've learned. Staying married is hard. Getting divorced is hard. You don't get to avoid hard. You just get to choose your hard. And then you build from there. I didn't stay because it was easy. I stayed because it mattered to me. I stayed through the hard days, through the doubts, through the moments of questioning, because he's my person. This is the life I want. This is the life I choose. And then I had this thought. What if I showed up for my dreams the same way I showed up for my marriage? What if I stayed even when it got hard? What if I didn't quit when I had doubt? And I didn't walk away when it got uncomfortable? I didn't question my path every time it wasn't easy? What if instead of asking, is this too hard, I asked, is this what I want? Because if the answer was yes, then I needed to change things. Then the hard will become worth it. You work through the doubt, you stay through the struggle, you keep building because you see the value. So many people walk away from their dreams the moment it gets hard, but they wouldn't walk away from their family, their marriage, things that matter most unless they felt they had to. So why do we walk away from ourselves? Think about that. What if your dreams aren't asking for perfection? What if they're asking for commitment? Commitment to stay, to push through, to choose them, especially when it's hard. Because the truth is, you're going to face hard either way. So the question becomes, are you choosing hard that builds the life you actually want? Think about that. We're going to have hard. That's just what life is. But we need to make sure that we are choosing the hard that's going to get us what we want. Through my marriage, I have chosen the hard because I want this relationship. I want this family. I want what we have built together. And I'm not going to keep it by not facing hard. Now, if I was in a different kind of marriage where I realized that the best thing for me was to walk away, that's going to be a hard decision. That's going to take a lot of strength on my part. But it might be the right decision for me. Well, the same with our dreams. If this is still truly my dream, why am I not fighting with everything I got for that dream to come true? Why am I letting doubt? Why am I letting hard stop me? I'm sure we've all been guilty of it. This is the relationship I'm choosing, this relationship with my dream, with my future. I'm choosing the hard to stay because I don't want to be a year down the road and be where I'm at today or be further away from what I want. I am going to be a year down the road this much closer to my dream because I fought for it. So, you're going to get hard. We all know that. Life's meant for hard. It's meant to help us get strong and learn and grow, which means hard. So when that hard shows up, what are you going to do? Are you going to do the thing that gets you closer to what you want out of life? Or are you going to do that safe thing that keeps you where you are or further away? It's your choice. But the hard's going to be there. So make a decision. What are you going to do when it shows up? Are you going to find a way to stay committed? Are you going to find a way to not let the doubts beat you? I've had to struggle with this, and I know every single person who has been successful, who has become where we want to go, has gone through these same hearts, has gone through these same decisions. But we can see what they chose, right? It's our time. It's our time to choose that so that a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, where we are isn't here. It's up there. And it's going to be where somebody else is going, man, if they got there, so can I. We are going to be that person who pushes somebody else towards theirs because we let them see that it's doable, that hard doesn't have to stop us. So today, choose your hard and let it be the hard that is going to get you closer to your dream. Thank you for spending this time with me and for listening with an open heart, for choosing to invest in your growth today. If this episode spoke to you, I would love for you to share it with someone else who just may need the reminder that their dreams still matter. Sometimes one conversation, one message, one moment of encouragement can change everything. And if you want to go deeper, my book, Rise, Believe, Become, was written with you in mind. There is more out there for you. Your potential is so much bigger than you'll know. This is your time to find the courage to take the next step in your journey. You can find my book on Amazon. This is just Janae reminding you that no matter what phase you are in, your dreams don't expire. Until next time, keep rising.